My name's John Ainsworth. I've worked in the SAP environment for a long time, well over 20 years, and during that time I've worked consistently since Red Commerce came into being with Red Commerce. Over the last 6 or 7 years it's been business intelligence, and I've thoroughly enjoyed them all. Quite a lot of them have been with Red Commerce, and they've largely been new implementations, sometimes change projects, and they've been all around Europe, North America, the Far East, so quite a lot of different places. I've been in contracting now over a period of about 20 years. During that time, I would guess, it's hard to remember, but I would guess that something like 8 or 9 contracts have been with Red Commerce, certainly the longest and best ones that I've enjoyed the most because of the structure of those projects and the way in which the professionalism of the consultants around me and the various people on the client side and the Red Commerce side conducted the arrangement. I can be difficult in terms of being placed because I live now in a foreign country. I don't particularly want to work every day of every week. And Adrian and other staff at Red Commerce too have worked really hard to find assignments for me that meet that requirement. I think Red Commerce's knowledge and grasp of what is actually going on in the SAP environment and what essential parts of the product do is a vital part of the relationship between the triangle between the client, the consultant and themselves. It makes the passing of information and knowledge, it makes discussion so much easier, and it avoids doubt, and I really value that very much. Payments arrive on time without reminders. They're always correct. Renewals, as we discussed earlier, happen in plenty of time before the commencement of the next phase of the work. Where a client asks me to go to a different site to work, unexpectedly, Red Commerce will always undertake the negotiation excuse me, to make sure that I'm not out of pocket. All issues regarding pay and rations, if you like that expression, are just dealt with promptly. And any changes in the brief that I have from the client, because that happens sometimes, are also dealt with promptly, and where an adjustment to the contract is needed, it's made properly, quickly, to everybody's satisfaction, not just mine, the clients as well. I have a very high level of confidence that if I want to work, Red Commerce will find work for me. Moving from one contract to another, or starting again. In terms of my long-term relationship with Red Commerce, the first thing that means is that Red Commerce have been around for a long time to have a relationship with, and that isn't always the case with agencies. The second thing that it means is that the consultants tend to stay, from my point of view, from what I see, the consultants tend to stay with the company for a long time, and that's obviously a good thing. They deliver a consistent message to me. It's a message that I like, but the important thing is that it's consistent. I don't get one consultant saying one thing and another saying something else. So, yes, I'm very pleased that this relationship has been a long one, and I hope it continues for a long time in the future.